Maswati lamahle si live la eMbabane njengamanje. Situation lekhona manje emva kwami nitayibona njengamanje. Bameli naba sebakhona lamuhla bete khona ku update asive. Ngalobe kwendeka ngakhona ecourt. Masinyana nje sitawuthola abameli bethu sebasendleleni nje bayasonzeka. Bete kona ku update eMaswati ukuthi kuqhubekele ngakhona eCards ecourt. Ngoba lamuhla kuhluke kakhulu Maswati lamahle. Ngisho nje isimo lesikhona la inkantolo yonke lamuhla igcwele kakhulu ema-forces emaphoyisa all around. Nitawukwati ke Maswati lamahle ukuthi kunelicala liqhubeka okungakhona ecourt lamuhla lelifaka phakathi Ncaza loqhamuke eSouth Africa longifakazi lomkhulu wecase lekhona leqhubeka kweyasiphoshongwe. So ngiko lokunye lokwenta simo ungazuthi siba madima kakhulu. Ngenhla kwami nginikhombisa nje kugcwele emaphoyisa kakhulu. Ekuseni kuqaleyo nema-sniffer dogs ahamba yonke i-court around ama-premises angakhona e-court. Ukhombisa kona ukuthi lelicala likhona la siphoshongwe limadima kakhulu. Maswati lamahle amafishane nje manje emva kwami nabona naba abameli bakhona bede khona ku-addressa eMaswati. Ngikungani lapho likhona khona Maswati lamahle hlalani kithi sihlale ngena basangena namanje siyawusele Maswati lapha khona sesitawuva abameli bethu ukuthi basiphathele tipi tizaba letimnanzi letichamuka ngakhona ecourt lamuhla. Ma comrade lawo lesinawo lete to supporta bona bahlonipho niyo nje
Viva Baqede, viva! Viva! Viva Mthandeni, viva! Viva! Viva Kauzela, viva! Viva! Comrades, sanibonani. Okay, sicela nje Bopha comrade. Order. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sicela kunibriefa nje kancane. Namhlanje njengoba nathi icala beliqhubeka beline emalanga lamathathu lebabekiwe lokumele ukuthi licala liqhubeke ngawo. So licala ke alaqhubeka namuhla because umhlonishwa Mthandeni ukhale ngokuthi uphathekile. Lijaji lase liyacela ke ukuthi ase abonwe ngudokotela. Dokotela to check ukuthi ufit yini to stand trial. So njengamanje sowuhambile ke uyobonwa ngudokotela. Dokotela utawukhipha opinion to establish his fitness to stand trial. So ke lokho ke sitawuthola ireport yakho kusasa sathi ukuthi ngabe ulungele yini ukuqhubeka ukuthi a stand a trial noma akakalungile. So mase sikucheckile ke lokho sitawathi ukuthi kusasa kwendekani so far as ukuqhubeka kwe trial is concerned. The second thing lesicela kunathisa yona ukuthi i-bail appeal le niyakhumula besifake ibail appeal angithi by opposer bangayi set it down sase sesifaka an application to compel which was granted in our favor on the 29th of December, which they then subsequently filed a notice of leave to appeal that particular order. Namhlanje, to our surprise, it looks like they have abandoned the attempt to appeal. They have since set down the bail appeal. Lokusho bail appeal yabahlonishwa itaba ngemhla ka-29 April. Yes, sicabanga ukuthi it's a welcome development in a sense, but it is not in full compliance with the order, let's be honest. Because the order was the registrar must set down the bail appeal within the first week of the new court session, which did not happen. So we suspect that these were just delaying tactics. There were no merits at all to the leave to appeal that particular order of December. But we welcome the fact that sanity seems to have prevailed. We now have a set down date. We will then deal with that at the Supreme Court level. So siyabonga kuloko ke sicela niqhubeke ni support abahlonishwa. We still stand firm and resolute that we will continue to defend and demonstrate their innocence. It doesn't matter what it takes. It doesn't matter how long it takes. We also want to reiterate what we have been saying all along, that all of you should understand that there will not be a dialogue until Mthandeni is out of jail, until Bakwete is out of jail, until Kauzela is back from exile, and other exiles. So we still insist on that, because you cannot have a situation where the very people who are leading the struggle and who led the struggle when it was not popular, who have been leading from the front, are then they then find themselves in a situation where they cannot be in a position to negotiate on your behalf. So there will not be any dialogue until such time that they are out. The other thing is that Sibaya is not a conducive environment for a dialogue. Akukho nje i-dialogue etakwendeke esibayeni. Lokungendeke esibayeni ke kungaba ukuthi emaswati atihemule nabafuna atihemula. But we say that is not a dialogue at all. At least it's not the dialogue that we envisage. And all of the political parties must stand firm on that particular position, and none of you should deviate from that, because it is important that we speak in one voice and we sing from the same hymn sheet, so that we ensure that when time comes to negotiate and arrive at a settlement for our democratic transition, that is done in a manner that is inclusive, that is done in a manner that seeks to take into account all the interests that are calling or agitating for democratic reforms in this country. And we should never forget, comrades, all of us, that this democracy that you are calling for has been paid for in blood. Yes. People have died. Over 100 Maswati were killed by this regime. And as long as there is no justice for those people, you should continue calling and agitating for democratic reforms so that we can end the culture of impunity. Because democracy ensures or will ensure that there is no culture of impunity. We put that to an end once and for all. This has been paid for in blood, and we must stand resolute and seek justice for the people that died. Amandla.
Amandla. Siyabonga Mhlonishwa. Siyabonga Mhlonishwa, siyajabula kakhulu ukubona ukanye nasi kule simo lesikhona Mhlonishwa.
Kunjalo ngehlala ngasekele balingani bami.
Sibonga kakhulu Mhlonishwa, ungavusela nje eMaswati. eMaswati angenile la ayakubukela ulive. Ungawavusela nje eMaswati nekwakhuthatha nje eMaswati.
Ngiyavusela eMaswatini onke. Nokwanxusa lokuthi asibambeni eMaswati. Sibheke embili. Sohlala njalo singakini thina sibahlonishwa bedemocracy. Siyohlala sisekela njalo nesifiso sethu ukuthi bahlonishwa bagcine baphumule sikanye nabo. Siyibambile siyabonga kakhulu Maswati.
Ungawachazela nje Maswati ukuthi ungumhlonishwa wabani usuka kiphi inkundla?
Ngumhlonishwa kaSomtongo enkundleni kaSomtongo uNkulunkulu Mvamane. Ngibheka utosekela abalingani la. Nesayiqala kanye nabo lendaba. Okay bona bashiya ke sebangekhansi. Ngeke ke sihlale singeke ukuba sekele. Sesithandazela nje umhla ka29 ukuthi bamane bayithole le baby. Comrade. Siyabonga kakhulu.
Siyabonga Maswati kakhulu. Lona ngumhlonishwa sotichazile ukuthi usuka kiphi inkundla. Usuka kaSomtongo. Umhlonishwa nje kakhulu ucishe nje ngingachaza Maswati ukuthi vasisiqalile ukutaqolalela nwalicale bahlonishwa sinaye uyibambile uyabonakala ukuthi ubabambise kakhulu bahlonishwa uyabonakala nje uyawafaka nemandla kakhulu lomunye nje obahlonishwa lovamisile vele kuvela khona enkantolo kutokhomba yona isupport siyabonga mhlonishwa ube nelisuku loluhle mhlonishwa amandla mhlonishwa siyabonga mhlonishwa Maswati kafishane nje sitawuthola ilida lekhona la yeswayoko ide kuyokhuluma something nayo sanibonani mphathi wami siyavusela bhuti kunjani sonzela bhuti kancane siphile kakhulu baphathi bami siyanibona nibahle kakhulu siyababona abalandzeli bayiswayokho bagcwele lamuhla baphume ngemandla kakhulu lamuhla lokuthi nomasimo siya ngekushuba lamuhla balandzeli bayiswayokho bayibambile ngengoma athe amaphoyisa hayi lamuhla ingoma ayifunekali la kufunekala kuthula kungahlashelwa baqhubeka balandzeli bayiswayokho bayibamba ingoma bayihlabela bayibambe njalo ke naba lamuhla sanivusela bobhuti njani bobhuti ngabe khona le nifuna ukutshela eMaswati ni live la kaSwaziland Democratic News
Mthandeni baphumile ngaphandle Mthandeni
yini nje lenikuthembisako nje ngoba niyabona ukuthi vele bahlonishwa akufunekali kahle ukuthi baphume na ubuka ngalendlela kwenteka ngayo sipho yini nje lenikuthembisako nje niswayokho nini
Mswati sitomshaya nje mina kasamfuni kule live nje Mswati sitomshaya asidala ukufinish up na salalela president
sebo asambeni Maswati nang president wayo iswayokho kukhona la address yakho
lenhlata leya sidele kutokuma sisho lokuthi lo labophele kona lapha akusiko lokwashiwo ngibo lo labophele kona lapha ngekhathi labagcinele kona lapha ngekhathi ngilobe kushiwo sife uma ngabe kunebantu abanemacala manje kubucala lo labakwenda bomthandeni nabaqedi mabe kubucala bamlaba nebucala ngilesife lesabakhetha ukuthi bayobamelela le eParliament kwesibili comrade asingagcinini comrade ngekuthi mangabe kutaba nalelihlata labathi licala la sithi sizozabalaza kuphela let's continue the struggle even le emakhaya sikhona khona in our communities kwesithathu comrade sengigcina nje I want to speak to baba wasikhanyiso lo dibita ngenkosi every day kanti thina simkhosidi ezinkosi ngifuna ukukhuluma naye direct baba wasikhanyiso la ukhona khona ubhace khona siyathi ukuthi sophila ngempilo yakho sekubhaqa awusabi ukuthi eMaswati atakubulala noma atakulimata kepha usaba kubuka nawe eMaswati lo wabuleletha inhlobo tawo so wesaba kubuka na live nalo hamba kule live lelo solithele ngengadi emadozakade nema sons of this soil so I want to promise you ukuthi the will of the people ngiwala awushaphanisa lejobo lakho ibunti vele ebaleni the will of the people ngiyola lata ucabanisa nale makhunelethi ngikukhuva debathakadla besibayeni letikhohlisako lebetikhohlisa even ngale ncwala ticabanga ukuthi the lawyer safe the will of the people is not going to die amandla
Maswati bekunguye ke president wayo iswayokho beka addressa wona Maswati ngiyo nje iswayokho balandela iswayokho la akusibo ke bona kuphela iswalimo sinayo la nalamanye amaphathi NNC siyayibona siyayibona neEFF ikhona Maswati nje aphumile ngetinkani siyakunxusa ke nemaswati onke lakhona ukuthi kusasa kunjalo akaqhubeke ete wona ato supporta bona abahlonishwa kusasa njengoba sekashilo ummeli ukuthi nakusasa kunjalo sidabe sikhona la siyanithembisa Maswati sidabe sikhona siyiSwaziland Democratic News tonilethela wona ema live updates lathembekile lavela kona ngekusheshsha siyabonga Maswati lamahle nibe nelisuku loluhle lobikako nguye sicelo lakhile wakamhlanga siyabonga Maswati.